People in New Orleans may soon find themselves paying more for sanitation or losing some services like recycling.
As Tan Trung reports, the idea of higher fees for once-a-week garbage pickup isn't sitting well with some neighbors.
In the aftermath of Hurricane Ida in 2021, New Orleans had to reduce garbage collection to once a week, and it's been that way ever since.
It's very frustrating because we see people having, and sometimes I have more trash than what is being picked up, so I have to keep that in my can until it's picked up only on that Monday morning.
Elizabeth Scott lives in New Orleans East and says once a week is not enough, and she's got company.
There are more maggots now that appear on the garbage cans when they sit out for just once a week, and we hear that from neighbors and people around the community.
At a budget hearing Thursday, Sanitation Director Matt Torrey said despite the once-a-week schedule, residential pickup rates are actually better than before.
As far as collection levels, we've continued to provide once-a-week service at an extremely high level since we've moved to these new contracts. As I mentioned, miscollection complaints across the city are essentially non-existent.
Torrey says sanitation fees have to increase or his department will have to stop services like curbside and drop-off recycling. To avoid that, the Cantrell administration is proposing the first sanitation fee hike in 15 years. The monthly residential fee would go from $24 to $36. Businesses would pay $72 instead of $48. The budget crisis may force the city to end certain sanitation contracts, such as the one that cleans up illegal dumping sites like this in New Orleans East. But perhaps the biggest issue for residents is twice-a-week garbage pickup.
So it's no bueno on extra fees unless you get twice a week.
Unless I get twice a week.
Well, the hard part is we're paying 2010 prices for 2025 services.
City Councilman Joe Giarrusso says a fee increase may be unpopular, but if residents expect a certain level of cleanliness, it seems necessary.
Over the last 3 years, because of the new contracts, we've lost $86 million because we haven't raised prices to reach where the contracts are. And at some point, somebody's going to have this conversation.
The proposed fee hike would not include an extra day of garbage pickup. That would take even more money, which the city simply does not have. In New Orleans East, Tan Trung, Fox 8 Local First.
The City Council would have to present the proposed sanitation fee hike for a vote. Councilman Giarrusso says there's no timeline yet for that to happen.